Good afternoon everyone, I'm Gary Martin. I'm joined with Scott McGovern, PGA Professional, and Sam Sharman, and we're going to be playing some of my favourite holes. We're going to be having a chat about Liv Golf, which is a bit of a touchy subject at the minute, isn't it?
Hot topic. It's
a hot topic, a lot of politics involved, so it could be quite a spicy conversation. And guys, please do get in the comments on this one. I want to know all your opinions, because you know, me and you are going down tomorrow, aren't we, Sam?
We can have a little wander, aren't we?
We're having a wander. Sam's not mic'd up, so you might not hear much of Sam tonight. Which is a bit of a rarity. But we're going to be going down to Centurion tomorrow, aren't we, and seeing what it's all about. But you know, we've got a little bit to talk about, and you're not holding back, are you? You've got quite a strong opinion. Scott's got a strong opinion. Do you know what? I agree with it in some sense, but we'll get into that. We're gonna start off on this par 3 and listening to what they're thinking about hitting on this club selection, or thinking of what you're talking about club selection. Because I'm looking forward to this, and you know, I might be able to win.
Club selection, yeah. They're
talking about it in 6s and 7s.
This is 192
192
yards, but we can't figure out where the wind is.
So who's going first?
It's me, my honour, isn't it?
I'm interested to see what this goes to.
I do think it's going long, if I had to guess.
What have you got out? 6?
I've got a 6.
I think 7 doesn't get there. Then.
I personally think, well, I'm not even going to tell you what I think, it doesn't matter. I'm playing against him.
I think 7 doesn't get there. So
I'm undefeated on the channel, aren't I, guys?
I'm not sure. Yeah, well, you've not won everyone, but you haven't lost any either.
You're not draining an absolute worldie last time. You don't remember watching.
So it's 205 yards this one, guys. I don't think he's got enough. He struck it lovely, munched it.
That's so big.
Do you reckon? It's not. I think that's pin high. And I didn't think you were going to get there, to be honest, with that club.
I think it was a 7.
Sounds a little thin. It looked like the ball was carrying, didn't it?
What, you hitting?
Mind games. It was a 4-iron, really.
I don't know.
I know what I'm going anyway.
I was going to trust my gut, but I'm not sure I can. I think I'm going to have to.
I think guys are going 3-wood.
I'm not telling you.
It's definitely not
I'll let
3-wood.
Sam tee off first.
Let me go. On yours, it didn't look like the wind did that much, really, did it? It looked straight down.
Pure ball flight.
Oh, it's a lovely shot. It's straight at it. I don't think it's got legs, Sam.
It looks like it has.
Oh, it's short.
Sure. At least you know now, Sam. You shouldn't be clubbing yourself off me.
Right. Oh, I pulled it.
Ooh. Sorry, I've walked in front of the
I don't know why I
camera.
keep pulling it on camera.
You've opened up the green, Gary.
Yeah,
Reassess.
that's the pro's way of putting it. I've opened up the
Reassess,
green.
reframe.
So Sam's just missed short right. It is an interesting one. And I have been warned by Mr. James Robinson that this is a very sticky subject to be talking about on social media. He did warn me politics and social media don't mix very well, so it is a tricky one to talk about. You know, we're all going to have different opinions, and oh, he's played one.
Wow, that's a golf shot, that,
He's
mate.
happy that we're actually playing 6s tonight. Do you want to come down, Scott?
Yeah, I'll come down, mate.
We'll have to hear what Scott's got to say about it. And we're all looking at it from different angles. You know, there's so many different conversations to have about it. I'm looking at it from a positive perspective. I'm looking at it from development of golf, you know, and obviously the new generation of golfers and that kind of angle. But Scott's going to look at it more from a money point of view.
You can leave that ball there if you like, Sam.
It needs to spin. Start. Just release, start, unlucky Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Can't play an hybrid here. Can't play an hybrid here.
Gaz has been given an opportunity to play an absolute worldy shot.
Yeah.
Oh, a bit left.
How can you pull a 60-degree wedge? Come down.
Not a bad weight from there, mate. It wasn't an easy putt.
High. It might show you line, Sam. Unlucky. You've got a new puttering bag, haven't you, Scott?
Yes.
Where? Yeah. If you
hold it anyway.
Can you show me the line?
I'll try. Just.
Good two put that, mate.
But you've got this, ain't you, for win. So Scott's got a new putter which Sam's using, and if you want to see why he's got it, it's absolutely hilarious. I've never seen out like it, to be honest. Go and check him out on Instagram. I'll tag his account. He made a nice little reel, and it did get quite a few views. But Sam, takes the point. So it's 4-1-1, is it?
Yes, 4-1-1 on that hole.
So I think your perspective, Scott, is more of a player's perspective, because out of all my mates, I'd say you're probably one of the most competitive, you know, PGA professionals I know, and one who's played for sort of money. You know, you've tried to make money playing golf. So I think it's quite an interesting one, really. And
yeah, I mean, I actually think my opinion is a little bit of the consensus in terms of what I've read on social media. It was never an issue releasing players from the PGA Tour to play in the Saudi Invitational since, I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
All the top names have gone and played in that. All of a sudden the Saudis have released this Liv Tour. I think the PGA are just seeing it as, this is going to affect our bottom line.
Yeah.
We need to stop the players playing in it. So they're actually just trying to bully the players to hinder the Liv Tour.
Yeah.
As opposed to actually trying to compete with the Liv Tour and maybe make the PGA better. Competition is good. I think the PGA are running it a little bit like a monopoly at the moment. Yeah, I mean, only the main top guys on tour are making millions and millions and millions. If you're sort of just got your card and you're sort of just making cuts every now and again, it can end up being a very costly endeavour to be a pro. There's only a few hundred people in the world that are actually making millions from playing golf.
Yeah.
The rest of them are just chasing the money, and if you're getting given an opportunity to play for 10 times more,
yeah,
you've got to do what's right. Is it into as well?
So my next favourite hole at Huddersfield Golf Club, it's a 17th hole. It's 193 yard par 3. Are you going to lead us off, Scott?
Yeah.
It's got a bunker front, bunker left and right, and there's always usually a little bit of wind off that left hand side.
A lot of wind today.
There's a lot of wind today. Yeah.
It's 200 on the button to the
flag. Is that what it is to the flag? So it's flags back today. What you gone with out of a matter of interest?
6.
6. I think there'd be a lot of people at home who's thinking, I wish I could hit a 6-iron 200. Oh, it's a lovely shot. That wind's just dropped as well, hasn't it? Oh, it's still nice.
I think it's big.
You reckon?
I think that's big.
I think it's a bit close to big.
Yeah, close to big.
It's annoying. I ain't got better than that though.
You're trying to open up the angle of the green.
There's always one that has to get a funky angle, isn't there? We just move to the side a little bit, Scott.
Yeah, sorry mate. What have you got, Sam?
Iron.
Iron?
I got 4. We've got that little punch.
You got 4 iron. You'll have to step on it. Sam played a bump and run there. No, he didn't. He laid up.
We still need to down the last.
Taxi for Sharman.
Taxi for you if you're not ready to walk.
I think my perspective when we're talking about Liv Tour is going to be from someone who's single, who's got their own mortgage, and I thought you meant sing. I thought you meant something else then. I would say quite, not a massive income, so I can't afford sort of Sky and stuff, and I'll get onto that in a minute. horrendous. My golf is just at the minute. There's one thing now, to use that new technique that you've just showed me, Scott.
It's a tough hole today, this.
So for me, you know, Liv Tour started yesterday, and it's the first live golf tournament I've watched for ages, because I don't have Sky at home, so I never get to really watch that much European Tour stuff anyway, and I really enjoyed it actually, you know, just having that option to watch golf. And you know, I think that's quite a positive thing, because I think there's a lot of people like myself, Scott, that, you know, don't tend to watch that much golf just because obviously you have to pay for it, don't you? You know,
I don't watch golf. We get enough golf at work.
Sky's not cheap these days. And right, back to the golf for the Gary Martin Tour, the Huddersfield Golf Club, where there's only Scott who's at an half decent shot.
Sam's laid up twice.
Steady, steady, not bad.
No, it's a good shot, Sam. Yeah, nice shot. Chance.
It will be quick. I don't know if he knows about it, but it is very quick from that top side. Oh, he's played one. Not many could have judged that weight, so I think we're going to need one of these, Sam. Are we getting it in?
I don't want to stick on the channel, are you sure? I'll tap it in.
So, we're playing the sixes. If you're familiar with this game, you're splitting 6 points.
Great effort, mate.
He's left it. So I've got this for 2 points, haven't I?
Yes. I know, for 3 points.
3 points.
For free? Oh yeah,
points,
to half, yeah. Sorry.
Wow!
I nearly fell into all with it. And the last hole we're going to play, guys, is the 18th, the best to last. So it's not for the tee shot. Wait till you get over the top of this hill. On a night like tonight, there's no better ending to a game of golf than when we get to the top of that hill. The other side of that hill is what dreams are made of. It's like heaven.
Like a fox down there.
Some of you might be saying, where's the bear? If you've seen me on social media this week, we've had a bear up at the club.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not been caught yet. They're setting up a zoo, aren't they, down in Huddersfield?
I don't believe, really?
Well, look, it's open to debate, but that's what we saw.
I think it's you trying to make something go viral.
You can't call Jadzia a bear, you know.
I'm not telling you said that. It's a fantastic strike, Scott, but I think you're struggling to get over the hill on that line.
Over the hill?
Yeah.
It's not long enough to reach though, is it?
It's not in trouble,
yeah.
But you know, it's not going to get down because it's going to have got in semi. The other side of this hill is just unreal. It's the safe side, that, Sam. Not your best shot, mate, but it's safe up there. Has anyone got a ball? I've left my ball on buggy.
Just go run and get a ball.
You got one?
Oh.
What, we're playing Strixon?
That's a bit iffy. That's a little bit iffy. Having a golf ball in your pocket. It's a bad omen.
That's munched, but again, it's a bit on your line, that, Scott. It will have got over, but
yeah,
into semi.
We have the fairway surrounded.
That's them shooting that there.
I just can't wait to show you guys the other side of this hill. So,
You told them it's a par 5, guys.
it's a par 5, yeah, it's a par 5 finishing hole. Look at this. You got your clubhouse down there on your left hand side, and you can see all of your front 9 over there. I think that is such a fantastic view. We're just going to zoom in there. That's the clubhouse where we'll be going after this for a pint. We've got to find our balls first. Scott, you were just out right.
Yep.
Here, and I'll a little bit more on this line as well. And Sam is just up there. Not great shots actually. He's found it. We'll get him playing down. Oof, looks thick in there.
I've got mine, guys, I think. Yep, mine's here.
He's played one. Just landed down there in fairway. You got yours, Scott?
Ah.
I've got a little bit of luck here. Well, it's saying that it's not sat very well, but it could have been a lot worse. So I'm going to just get this out with a pitching wedge and leave myself a pitch on. That's it, that's safe. Yeah, should have.
Same with that left tree and let it fade onto it, I'm hoping.
Oh, it's perfect line. You've got the club.
Yeah, good shot that, Sam.
What a shot. Great shot. Birdie putt. It's downhill, downwind. I'm going to go up that left tree as well. 54. Oh, that's picked up really well. Get up!
That'd be good.
It's not bad. Birdie putt.
Good line, mate.
What are you thinking, Scott?
All the trees in play.
Got to keep it low.
I don't feel like I can land it on the green and stop it. I think I might have to bump it into the slope.
Bumper run. It's not a shot I see you play very much. You love to play them in air usually, don't you? Quite a confident person around green. I suppose if you haven't got a choice.
Yeah. Well.
You've got a 56. There's a club of yours in my bag. I've seen it.
That's
earlier.
I was just about to say.
A 58.
I don't know if it's a bump and run 54, bump and run 58.
What are you hitting then?
58.
Are you going to bump and run a 58? Are you towing it in?
No. Just hitting it low.
This could be.
I think anyway. I might use
void.
the canopy to slow it down a little bit.
Well, that's how you hit it low and get spin, guys. It's a fantastic shot. I've no idea how he's played that with a 58, but it's worked. We're up there. He's closest. Just before I take this putt, guys, look at this for a 360 view. I'm absolutely in love with this. Incredible. But it all goes downhill when you get to here. Will you grab us that? Cheers, bud. So I'm actually furthest one out, aren't I?
Do you want the flag in, guys?
Yeah, I'll just get that pitch mark. It's not mine, but for the love of golf. Oh, I've raced it. Felt like I had to have a go for that one. It's on Sam. With a line, didn't have the legs, it always looked a bit short. It's good for me.
Mate.
Are we standing in match, by the way, on par threes?
I won the first one, Scott won that one. So you're looking slightly out of favour.
I'm out of favour in that game. Oh, he's got it.
Is that birdie?
Yeah.
Birdie.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm going to need mine to try and get a point, aren't I? Right.
Points.
This is for the point. This is to win the Liv Tour. I'm only joking. The European Tour.
The Hooters.
It will only Liv Tour anyway.
Yeah.
I'd have still got 100 million. Right. Well done, guys. Cheers, Scott.
Cheers, matey.
Sam.
Cheers, Sam.
Cheers, boys.
So we're going to finish. What you got to say? You don't usually hold back.
Do you know what? There's two points that are a little bit going to be sticky.
Yeah.
I think one would be cutting out the feeder tours.
Yeah.
For example, Alex Fitzpatrick turned pro last week. You know, he got for $2.5 million for a year's deal.
I heard this example. You know.
So $2.5 million for a year's work. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to win a tournament with that. You've got your prize money on top. That is just for showing off.
That sets you up for life.
Well, for example, he finishes the year, decides, all right, it's not for me. You know, goes to European Tour Q school, doesn't get a particularly good card or doesn't play well in an event. His first 3-4 years, they're covered, they're paid for. You're not playing under any financial stress. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think Alex is going to be playing under financial burden anyway.
No.
However, someone of similar standard, say, I don't know, you could go numerous guys. I know Cole Hammer's just coming through the ranks now in America, not from a particularly wealthy family. Yeah, you're going to have sponsors, but $2.5 million to 20 grand of sponsors is a completely different ballgame, and I think that's where you're going to start pinching a few very, very good players. And then if they stay loyal to the tour, you're not going to see them moving across. You're not going to see the majors being played by a big amount of players, which would be my worry. It'd be of the next generation wouldn't be playing PGA European Tour.
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, we just had a bit of a joke off camera, and I think it was Scott who mentioned it, but you know, can you imagine some sort of like future Ryder Cup battle between Liv Tour and European Cup?
Oh, it'd be fantastic. I like that.
A bit like Cobra Kai, isn't it? You know,
yeah, I think the only thing that does me is, at the end of the day,
two organisations having a battle.
Families at home for a lot of guys.
I can't see that ever happening.
No. I can't see it happening. I think the big thing for me is families at home. So, for example, yourself.
Yeah.
If you got offered now to go to Bradford Golf Club,
yeah,
you're going to have to commute another half an hour. For them, it's another couple of hours on the plane. But you're going to get paid 10 times your wage just for turning up.
Yeah.
You're going to do it.
It'd be a big decision. I'd have a lot to think about.
But when you're not here, the money's looking after your family, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's all that's going to be at the forefront of those guys' minds. So on the other hand, yeah, you can call them greedy and money grabbing, but they're going to be looking after what's at home.
There's a lot to think about. Well, we're going down there tomorrow, guys. We're going to be going down to Centurion.
Yeah, it's like I mentioned earlier, I've been to the Open for the last, I don't know, 13 years, been European Tour events, Challenge Tour events, seen quite a lot of golf. So I'd kind of like to see what the vibes are, see what people are saying, and just case the joint out, really.
It's going to be an interesting one, but we're going to bring this to you this week. Next week, we're going to bring it to you. So, you know, keep tuning if you're interested on this subject, but yeah, it's hot topic.
We'll go. I'll see you in the morning.
And we'll see you in a few days' time. Cheers, guys. Bye.